All right, guys. I'm going to go over Monday night's homework and tonight's homework just because I was out. I'm going to go over the division ones with you because I was out doing while y'all were learning division, so I wanted to go ahead and go over those with you. So I'll go over those from Mondays and from Tuesdays right there. Okay. So I'll probably do is I'll probably do two of those and then let you do one on each side. Okay, so let's look at number 10. Remember our steps for dividing decimals. That's where you needed to get out that foldable that y'all did, and how we had the slide and rise, divide, multiply, subtract, and bring down. Okay, and so I'm going to build my house. Remember leaving this column right here empty for our quotient. Our dividend goes in the house, and our divisor goes on the outside of the house. So I have to slide before I rise. Somebody asked me that question this morning. So you have to slide the decimal over because you want the decimal at the very end of your divisor right here. So I'm going to slide it over one time. Now it's at the end. I'm going to do the same thing in the dividend. I'm going to slide it over, and then I'm going to rise it up. So now I have 19 and 103. Well, 19 can't go into 1 and it can't go into 10. So it's going to have to look at 103. Well, to me, 19 is really close to 20, and 20 times 5 gives me 100. So what I'm going to do is use this back scratch area right here and see what 19 times 5 gives me there. So 9 times 5 is 45. 5 times 1 is 5 plus 4 is 9. That's 95. If I do 9 times 6, 9 times 6 is 54. And 6 times 1 is 6 plus 5 it gives me 11. We were looking for something close to 103. 114 busts, so I have to go with the 5. Flip it back over here, and I can choose to use 5. So 5 times 19 gave me 95. When I subtract, I have to go next door to get 10 more. That becomes 9, so that becomes 0, and that's 13. 13 minus 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That gives me 8. I'm sorry, 8. Okay? There's nothing else to bring down here. If there's nothing else to bring down here, because we're doing decimals, we can't have a remainder. So what we can do is add a 0 and bring down that 0. So now we have 80. Well, we know 19 times 5 gave us 95. So what happens if we're going to have to go down. So let's try 19 times 4. 9 times 4 is 36. 4, 7. So we can use that. So I'm going to use my 4. My 4 over that 0 because that's the one we brought down. We said 4 times 19 was 70. What did we say it was? 76. Subtract again. 4. Bring down my 0. So now we're at 40. Like I said, 19 is close to 20, so I might try 2. So 19 times 2, 18. Carry the 1, 2, 3 gives me 38. Okay, so I'm going to try 2 gave me 38. I subtract, get 2, bring down my 0, then get 20. Well, that will go in once. Okay, and then it's just going to keep going. It's not going to end. So this right here would be my answer. Okay, and then what we can do is we can take our calculator and we can double check to make sure we got it right. 10.3 divided by 1.9. And so you can see that number just keeps going on and on and on forever. So this right here would be our final answer. Okay. I'm going to do, let's do number 11 together. So I've got to slide, then rise, divide, multiply, subtract, bring down. Ooh, whoa, wait a second. Our instructions up here said round each answer to the nearest tenth. So this cannot be my final answer because it's not rounded. This is the exact answer. So we have to locate the number in the hundredths or in the tenths place, which is the 4. The 4 is going to look to the 2, and the 2 is going to tell the 4 to stay the same. So my final answer is 5.4. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing here. We've got to slide, slide, rise. Okay, 32 won't go into 1. It won't go into 14, but it'll go into 148. So I'm going to try, I might try 5. Because 32 is close to 30, and 30 times 5 is 150. So 32 times 5, 0, 10, 16. Gives me 160. That's a little too much because I'm looking for 148, so I'm going to have to back it up. 32 times 4 gives me 128. That I can work with. So 4 and 128. When I subtract, 4 minus 2 is 2, 0. Alright, there's nothing else to bring down, so I have to add a 0 to bring down. I'm going to try, let's try 6. 32 times 6, 12, 18, 19. Woo, that's really close. So we're going to try 6, which gives us 192. I'm going to subtract. I get 8. Add my 0, bring it down, get 80. If we look back, we might can try, if we double 32, let's see, 32 times 2, we're going to get 64. If I do 32 times 3, I'm going to get 96. And because I'm looking for 80, 3 is too big because of 96, so I'm going to use 2. Which gave me 64. When I subtract, that's going to give me 16. When I add my 0 to bring down. Now, because we're rounding to the nearest tenth, I actually can stop because I only need 2 decimal places. I'm looking at the 6. So the 6 can look at the 2. It doesn't really need any of these other back numbers back here. So looking at that 2, the 2 is going to tell the 6 to stay the same. So my final answer is 4 and 6 tenths. So if you didn't round these up here, you need to go back and round those right there. I'm going to let you try these. I'm actually going to let you try Tuesday's homework as well, okay? Because I feel like you can do it once you practice it back and forth that way. All right? I'll see you tomorrow.